Kool TV proudly presents East Carter Raiders softball as the Kool Sports Network brings you coverage of the Raiders live from Grayson, Kentucky. Now let's head to the field for the pregame show and East Carter Raiders softball live on Kool TV.
And a pleasant good evening, everybody, from Grayson, Kentucky. We're over at the Sports Park, East Carter softball on the Kool TV Sports Network. Kent Robinson, along with Jeff Irwin, with me again tonight, making Jeff, again, multitask. He's going to run the cameras and everything and help me do the game. And then we got Miss Rachel Irwin doing our scoreboard as well. Well, Jeffrey, scheduled for 6. We'll just have to see how things pan out. Going to the concession stand, walking right behind me, getting kind of dark behind us. Now you can see it moving around, and you just saw a while ago.
It was in Moorhead right now.
Precipitation in Moorhead, so we'll just have to see how things pan out with Mother Nature and the field as well. Sometimes this field doesn't do very well with rain, but we'll just go with the flow and see what happens. It's going to be Scotty Ingram's Ashland Kittens coming in tonight, taking on the East Carter Lady Raiders. Another good season under head coach Derek Calhoun, 21-4. The Kittens are 9-11. We'll take a first break, set the stage for this one, let you know what these two teams did in their last meeting. As you see, the coaches meeting there at home plate. We'll come back and talk about that and set the stage for this one. It's East Carter softball on Kool TV.
Good morning, Isabella.
Hi, David.
Back for your morning routine?
Clark's Refresh Rewards program is something you'll flip for.
Hey, Isabella. Hi, Annabelle.
Donut?
Don't forget the sprinkles. Cream and sugar.
Download our app today and enjoy all of the rewards. No flipping required.
Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations, and they carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
At First National Bank, we strive to make every person that walks through our doors feel like family. Because to us, you are. For over 120 years, we have lived in and served the families of Kentucky with genuine care through the good times and the bad. Come and see the difference banking with family can truly make for you at any of our 7 locations or visit our website at www.fnbgrayson.com. First National Bank, member FDIC.
Kentucky Christian University is a private, nonprofit university located in the beautiful foothills of eastern Kentucky. For over a century, KCU has been transforming the hearts and minds of students through a Christ-centered academic community that is both academically rigorous and intimately personal. Begin the journey to the career of your dreams today at kcu.edu.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Kool TV Sports Network. We've had our coaches get together. We might be starting this thing a little bit early, Jeff, the way things are looking.
Well, at least want to get a couple pitches in before any rain or anything else comes in.
It's getting a little dark toward the right. Ashland comes in 9-11, 4-2 in the region, and 1-1 in district play. And East Carter 21-4. They're 9-1 in the region and 6-0 in district play. Last game for East Carter was at Hurricane, West Virginia, winning 6-2. Peyton Rice was the winning pitcher, giving up 5 hits. She walked 5 and struck out 2. The last game for the Kittens was this past Tuesday at Wheelersburg, losing in 5 innings, 3-0. So I thought that might have been one of them games where
rained
they
out
played and got rained out and had to call it. Let's go ahead and do your starting lineups while we get this one set. We hope for you tonight for the Kittens. Starting things off and hitting first will be Brooklyn Duckweiler. She'll be behind the plate. Jenna Delaney will be at shortstop. You've got Zoe Smith in left field. Addie Lane will be at third. In the circle tonight, Raleigh Harmon at first will be Emma Pinson. Ashley Ingram at center. Aubrey Foster in right field. And Anaya Caldwell will be your DP tonight. Now we'll look at your East Carter Lady Raiders. Starting lineup looks like this. The DP will be Lakin Nip, followed by the left fielder and Brindley Walker. Out in right tonight will be Peyton Rice. Starting in the circle tonight will be Stephanie Tussey. Down at third is Haley Hall. Behind the plate, the center is Trina Porter. At first base will be Shelby Felty. Emily Biddle will be at second, and Allison Felty at shortstop. Again, gosh, Jeff, how long has Derek Calhoun been at this at East Carter?
He's been a while. Of course, we're here in the press box here tonight, trying to seek some refuge tonight. We do apologize for not having a few of the extra camera angles and everything else
Just couldn't
here
do it
tonight.
the way it's looking over there.
But you can see the hard, don't know, we might could pan it in here just real quick, but you can see right there all the hardware that he's got over the years, regional championships, regional runners-up, a whole bunch of tournament champions and everything else. And you get to see Kenner there at the bottom of the area there as well.
There's a nice bald head shining in the clouds. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and we'll have our national anthem and try to get this one underway before the rain hits. Back in a moment on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
The Greenup County Public Library System is the best. Read the latest bestsellers in large print, regular print, or audio CDs. You can also check out movies or place a hold on a book on our website or call one of the library locations to place a hold. There are community meeting rooms available by reservation at all locations for clubs and organizations. And be sure to check out the Jesse Stewart collection at the Greenup County branch. Check them out on Facebook and Twitter. Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more, offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Baseball and softball seasons are here, and Grayson Sporting Goods is your one-stop shop for everything from bats and gloves to helmets and accessories. No matter the age, Grayson Sporting Goods has the size to get your favorite star ready to hit the field. Grayson Sporting Goods also offers a full selection of East and West Carter team gear with custom printing and embroidery available on many items. Stop by Grayson Sporting Goods, located on Main Street in downtown Grayson, proudly serving Carter County and surrounding counties since 1975. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmondpharmacy.com. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osmond Pharmacy and Grill today. Osmond Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Since 1932, we've been a proud part of Kentucky, dedicated to serving our members with integrity, respect, and a commitment to excellence. We believe that by working together, we can create a brighter future for everyone. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for retirement, or starting your own business, we're here to help you every step of the way. So stop wishing and start doing. And let's build a financially successful future together. Thank you for being a part of our journey.
JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with the vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Starting about 5 minutes early as Stephanie Tussey will start things off in the circle. Duckweiler to lead things off. Stephanie Tussey, 10 appearances on a 7-1 record. ERA at 3.59. Innings pitched stand at 41. And she struck out a bunch, Jeff Irwin, 34. Duckweiler taking the first pitches, 1 ball and 1 strike.
As you can see, old Glory out in outfield just waving around.
Yeah, she's waving a little bit more than she was when I got here. It's not looking good to the right of us at all. Duckweiler hits it out to the shortstop, and that's your first out of the inning.
Now, batting number 13, Delaney.
Jenny Delaney, shortstop. Of course, Jeff, we remember her, that injury when she played for the Kittens and got to come back at the right time. And, of course, the Kittens made it to the state tournament again, so she'll bat with 1 out. And that one's called a strike. So we'll just have to see how far we go this evening. No balls and a strike coming up. Again, Tussey starting things off in the circle for the Lady Raiders. And that one's fouled away. No balls and 2 strikes.
And we'll get Delaney's stats up here. Maybe. That's her stats, just not her name.
Yeah. No balls and 2 strikes to Delaney. That one's popped up in the air out to center, and quickly 2 down for the Kittens.
Now, batting number 20, Smith.
Zoe Smith will come, playing center tonight. Quickly 2 down in the first inning. So we call it fast pitch softball because Tussey's working quick. That one's a foul, tip back at the net. Thanks again to all the fine sponsors we've had so far this season. You see a few of them there at the bottom of your screen. And we'll have a couple shout outs to talk about some East Carter Lady Raiders. One celebrating a birthday. We'll get into that. Well, I guess we go ahead and do it now. Trina Porter having a happy birthday today. Zoe Smith at a .400 average on 28 hits, 28 RBI. She's walked 7 times, or doubled 7 times. She's walked 6 times, excuse me. That one's fouled out of play. Got the one window open here in the box, Jeff, and the breeze starting to pick up and come in here, and actually it feels pretty good. So 2 down for the Kittens. We're in the first. That one hit through for a single. 2 out, hitting by Smith.
Now, batting number 25.
Breaking my pencil. So Addie Lane will come to the plate. Playing third tonight. Addie a .261 average on 12 hits, 16 RBIs, 5 doubles, walked twice. First pitch swinging foul. No balls and a strike. Just underway. The question is, how far will we go?
Yeah, because it's getting really black out that way.
Getting a little dark now. That one's hit toward left, and left fielder cannot come up with it. And the Kittens are going to take the first run of the night. And a double for Lane. So Ashland now 2 hits in the inning. They lead it by 1.
Batting number 5, Harmon.
Riley Harmon will come to the plate in the circle tonight for head coach Scott Ingram. Batting with 2 down. Riley Harmon a .250 average on 15 hits, 9 RBIs, and she's walked 8 times.
And if you take a look at the schedule, East Carter really has only lost one regional game, and that was the very first game of the season to Boyd County.
Yeah. Strike called. East is 9-1 in the region, 21-4 overall, and they've done very well in the district at 6-0. Kitten's a little down this year with only 9 wins. That one crosses the plate. Good pitch there from Steph Tufsey.
Of course, I know the Kittens are probably hoping to get the magic that the Tomcats did here in Grayson. East Carter, baseball having a great, good season on there. Ashland's baseball team not as well, but they came and they knocked it out of the park on there.
Yeah, they did. Foul at the plate. That one stung Harmon a little bit. She's trying to shake that one off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kittens have taken the early lead on 2 hits. Lane stands at second with the double. And that one's hit off the second baseman, goes into the outfield. And the Kittens take a 2-0 lead.
And it's one of those situations, too, of course, talking to Coach Calhoun a little bit earlier on today. Field, they did a great job in trying to work it up and getting it ready here for today, but he said it cannot hold much rain on there.
Well, you're going to have, obviously, 2 issues, and it's going to happen, I'm afraid, soon. So the wind is really starting to pick up, and if you get a really bad downpour, then you kind of.
I feel some wind coming through the window, and I actually feel some raindrops on there as well.
It's blowing that net pretty good. It's getting very, very dark. Hang on, everyone.
Let's get that window closed down.
That one is a strike with a swing. You can look outfield. All the banners are flying. The net is going crazy. Now you've got some showers as well.
I don't want to hear Annie M. It's a twister. It's a
No.
twister.
No.
I don't think we're in Grayson anymore.
Kittens now 3 hits, 2-0 lead. That one's inside on the low ball. Came in and got her inside. So Pinson hit by the pitch. And we're in a rain delay. Did you see lightning, or they just do the rain delay?
It might be with the wind as well. I mean, that wind is whipping around, and I mean, anytime you got to have the safety of the players first on there. I mean, I haven't seen any lightning yet. We can take. I'll try to take a look at the radar and see what we may have out there. But yeah, we're definitely we're going to be sitting here for just a little bit, if not calling it out there altogether. We'll try to see if we can pull up some.
You can see the radar. You're getting ready to pull it up, but it looks like it's. I'm like you. I've not seen any lightning yet, but they've called. So they basically delayed now, a wind delay with the rain. I mean, I didn't see any lightning. Did you?
I didn't see any lightning. Like I said, it may have just been that real strong gust of wind.
Well, you don't want these young ladies out here with bad weather coming. That's for sure.
Let's see if we can get a little fancy here. Just like Applebee's on a date night right now.
I like it. So if you're just tuning in, Ashland here in the first inning have scored 2 runs on 3 hits. They've got 2 out, and we are in a weather delay. So we'll just have to see how long this was going to last. And as we mentioned, we have not seen the lightning. That's not what sent the teams to the dugout. It was more of the wind. You're good.
Yeah, if you can take a look, we are right here in Grayson, which I'm sure this map is just a little bit behind that's on there. We're here in Grayson. See if we can try to get some motion that's on there, and we can see that you've got a lot of rain coming this way. At the start of this was probably right at the beginning there of the game is when it was there, and it's moving upwards. Of course, it's buffering right now, so we'll try to get there, get a little bit of take a look at that once again, and yeah, You got some strong storms right here. As you can see, the rain is really starting to pour down in, and
it's hitting the windows now. So we
and it's going to last just a little bit as well here, because that's going to be the one thing. If you take a look, this was supposedly right now.
They were given, when I left the house, I was checking radar, and I mean they nailed it.
And I mean the worst part about this is it's moving to the north. So we're a little bit away from what that is there. We're kind of skating right in on the edge of it there, and it's hitting us pretty good right now.
Yeah.
So we can go into a weather delay right now just to kind of get things all settled and everything else. Ashland leads 2-0 there over the Raiders. We'll take away the map there, and you can see what's happening
Here's our
here.
screen. Here's what we're looking at.
Yeah, that's what we're faced with out here in Grayson, Kentucky right now. Wind blowing, rains everywhere, and so hold on to your houses and everything else. If you're a wicked witch, do not watch out for falling houses right now, because and especially if you're wearing your ruby slippers. But this is going to be a little bit of a gully washer here.
Yeah, so we'll step aside and come back as soon as we can. We'll either have a game or we won't. Some of the Kittens players, they're going into the East Carter dugout, so they must be getting wet in their dugout.
Well, with the East Carter dugout, it actually has a locker room with it.
Okay, cool.
So, I mean, there is a place that's inside that they can
very
get in.
good.
And did see some lighting on there. So we're at least 30 minutes out from a start, if not even more. We'll try to mix up the music here a little bit on there. We have a little graphic that we'll put up on there where we're in the weather delay, but it kind of repeats the music on there. So I'm going to try to see if we can mix it up. Here on Kool TV, now a division of Total Media. So we're glad to have them with us as well on there. We'll take the weather delay, and we'll check back in with you here just from time to time, let you know that we're still here.
All right. Thank you, Jeffrey.
Right,
Back.
thank you.
We hope to be back. And welcome back, everybody, to the Sports Park, East Carter's softball. We are in a weather delay right now. You look what we've done so far. Ashland batted in the first 3 hits, scored 2. They've got 2 out in the inning, but you can see what we're looking at. Kent Robinson, Jeff Irwin, and Rachel. And since we've left and come back, actually, it's starting to rain harder, Jeff.
Yeah, if you take a look now here at the weather map, of course, a few minutes behind, as usually most weather maps are, but you take a look there. We're hitting in on some pretty hard stuff here for a little bit, and I mean, I guarantee you that it's probably going to rain for at least maybe another hour to 2 hours on here. And as we were talking to Coach Calhoun earlier on, he said, this field couldn't hold a whole lot of rain out there already with his, we've just not been blessed with a great weather season here in baseball. But yeah, all this stuff that you can take a look right here is going from the south to the north.
And
on
we're
there.
going to get all this too, see. Coming in from Maysville, probably. Well, is it coming from West Liberty?
It's coming in from West Liberty right now. And you can actually, Ashland looks like they're leaving the dugout. We'll show you that here. Leaving the dugout right now, and I bet you heading for the bus on there, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, the field, you can see the field. It's getting worse, and the outfield doesn't do well at all. But the Kittens have left. We've not gotten an official word of that, but it looks like people are leaving. Coach Calhoun went to the Kitten dugout, and he's been over about 15 minutes. But the Kittens have departed the East Carter dugout, and I don't know where their bus is, but the field, I've been doing this a long time, you've been doing this a long time, you can't play on that.
No, it's one of those situations, with baseball you can kind of get it. I mean, you can do a little bit with it if it would stop right now.
But it's not. The problem is it's not going to.
Exactly. You're still looking at quite a bit of weather that's coming up there as you see another Kitten, I'm sure, heading for the bus on there. And of course, we did see a lightning strike. And
which would have been another one.
Yeah, that's a 30-minute delay right then and there.
On top of this.
Exactly. And so it's one of those that you can't quite go through there and just kind of say, hey, we'll wait out the rain and everything else. We'll see if we can try to get this loaded all the way up. Seems like probably everybody's checking the weather right now. And
I can't really. I mean, I could go out and I don't really want to get wet, see if the bus is leaving. But, yeah, East Carter kids are leaving.
Yeah, they're packing up on there. And like I said, we'll just show you what we're faced with here. And it looks, because East Carter, they're running for the hills right now themselves. So this game is going to be canceled, and we haven't played enough really to call it an official game. So we got all dressed up, and now we got nowhere to go on there.
Well, we'll tear down and go to the car eventually because stuff costs way too much money. So we're going to be here a little bit until we can get everything loaded up. But it does look official that the game has been called, Mr. Irwin.
Yeah, well, because, I mean, with the dugout facilities, at least there, they did have a place for shelter.
Yes.
I mean, it was inside. I mean, I probably wouldn't consider that a tornado shelter, but we're not facing tornadoes right now or anything else. I'm not a meteorologist. If I was,
but you got a good-looking map there, sir.
This is AccuWeather on there. Trying to be a little bit fancy there. I'm no James Collier. I'll put it that way. James is the weather hound.
I'm gonna see if he's still on because he's gonna be getting this eventually. Well, here you had 2 things going against you tonight. You had the lightning, which we saw,
right,
and now it's raining harder than it ever has. And even if the lightning goes away, which it probably won't, you can't play on that field.
No, because it has just gotten way too wet out there. There's too much water, and it was already too much water to begin with. I mean, you can take a look there. It's ponding up out there. First base, see if we can try to get it. Of course, our window that we're on the inside is covering in as rain as well. You can take a look there. Can't quite go fishing yet next to first base, but it's getting pulled up there a little bit. But it just continues on. And it looks like our buddy James is in a weather delay as well, but we're called here. So unofficial game. East Carter didn't even get a chance to bat on there. They got a little bit of pitching practice and fielding practice there today. So But yet you never can tell because, I mean, when we got here right about 4:30.
Sun was still out when I
sun
got
was
here.
shining. It was 80-some degrees. It's cooled down just a little bit, down to 78 degrees, but a lot of rain, a lot of moisture in the air, and it's going to be that way for at least another hour and a half.
Yeah, well, we'll try it again next time. We are slated to do some games next week. I'll be with you guys Monday. I won't. I got something else I got to take care of, but we'll see what the boss says, because he'll send our stuff out Sunday. But man, it was good to work with you guys again.
I know. I said, it's one of those we get to play meteorologist for just a little bit.
Do we get double pay?
Well, I don't know about that. May have to check with our new.
I can do a quick sports report.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like we can recap this game pretty quick.
Rachel can do like they do on Channel 3, go out in the parking lot and do a traffic update.
Yeah.
We can't leave Rach out of the picture.
Yeah, as we just saw another flash of lightning there. Yeah, she can give us the traffic report. It's bumper to bumper going out of East Carter Middle School right now.
Yeah, Flavel's had enough. He's heading back to Moorhead. Well, it was good to see Flavel again. John, be careful. All right, well, that'll wrap it up, Jeffrey.
Yep, so that's going to be it. Thank you for tuning in for what we did have of the game here today. Of course, game canceled in the top of the first inning with Ashland leading 2-0 over East Carter. East Carter not even having a chance up to bat. But we'll have to see if this game is continued on, because we're nearing the end of the season on there. And so we got to make sure that we got some plenty of room for seeding games going on, still happening, and get ready for some district tournament time.
And the thing about it, you want to get the game in, but really didn't mean nothing. I mean, you look at the districts and stuff, and it all comes down to the district tournament coming up in the next couple of weeks. But
most
we gave it a
teams
shot, that's for sure.
Yeah, most teams have finished up, or they are finishing up maybe this week their seeding games. We talked about earlier on, especially in like baseball. We were saying softball not as big of a deal with that, but in baseball, we've been noticing the last few years they've been going back-to-back nights. And we said, really that was designed so that they wouldn't throw the same pitcher both times on there.
Now, was it last year or 2 years ago we spent our whole day in Morgan County?
I think a couple years ago.
They started. We were there all day long.
Yeah, last year the regional tournament was at Russell last year.
Yeah.
And then the year before we were there at Morgan County. So we'll have to get all that good information, but we'll give that to you on there. Of course, broadcasting note and everything else. If you like listening to James Collier and everything, he's on a 2-week hiatus right now while they're kind of doing some retooling with our parent company that we have on there, Total Media, now with Hank FM. So if
little country music for you.
I know my daughter asked her, I said, hey, you've been listening to the station today? And she said, well, they was playing some kind of country on there. And I said, well, that's our new format and everything. So we're glad to have Total Media, working in with a partnership with them, and
looking forward to it.
Absolutely. So we'll go ahead and we'll leave you here today. We're going to probably stay dry for just a little bit. Maybe bring the van, see if I can drive it up the steps and get it parked up in here for a little bit and load up some equipment.
We'll get as close as we can, brother.
And go get some supper and head on home.
There you go. I'll plan on seeing you guys next week.
Yep, we'll see you then.
Okay, buddy. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for tuning in. You've been watching Kool Hits, or Kool TV on the Kool Hits Sports Network, now a division of Total Media.
Thank you for watching another East Carter Raiders broadcast live on Kool TV. This broadcast of East Carter Raiders softball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Kool Hits Sports Network and Kool TV.